Okay, I'm back. Time to talk about the DC comic that I really liked the most this week. Superman 700! This issue really picks up a lot from where the War of the Superman ended up. It takes the first story explains Superman's comeback as he's able to take out the parasite. Then he decides to spend his evening with his loving wife Lois Lane, and the two decide to have a nice little talk and reconnect. First story was pretty awesome. And we get another story as from the past as told through the eyes of Dick Grayson when he was Robin. While Bruce Wayne has to deal with a charity event, Dick Grayson decides to bust up a drug bust on his own. But when things look bleak for young Robin, Superman shows up to save the day. And after Superman takes care of the gangsters, he takes young Robin home and to make sure he doesn't get grounded. But Dick forgot to do his homework, so Superman quickly does it for the young man. And the next day, though, at the Daily Planet, Bruce Wayne sends Clark a note saying, "Next time you do the boys' homework, don't leave his cycle at the scene of the crime." Well, actually, sorry, I messed the wording up. It's make sure the boy does his own homework and don't leave his cycle at the scene of the crime. But the real main reason that this story is good is because we have a prologue to what's going to happen in the next issues of Superman. After Superman gets back to Earth and he's trying to figure out how to reconnect, a woman comes up and says that she needed his help to fix a brain tumor in her husband, but she didn't know. But when she tried the Daily Planet, they all said that he was off on another world, and that she tells them that people need him here. And so Superman goes to the JLA satellites and talks to Batman, Dick Grayson, about the new system that they're setting up on Jupiter to monitor any interplanetary threats. So after that, Superman goes off, speaks to Barry Allen about what he sees when he runs across the country. And Barry just says all he sees is a blur. He doesn't really take the time to slow down. So Superman flies off into Earth, focuses on a lesson that his father taught him, that eventually people fall asleep in their own lives and that they'll need something to wake us up. And that soon you'll have to get back on the ground to figure out what you missed. So Superman comes back to Earth and just starts walking. Hence the title, Grounded. And also we get nice little summary previews from Paul Cornell, Sterling Gates, and Jeff Lemire about the upcoming issues of Action, Supergirl, and the Superboy series that's supposed to start in November. Man, it's gonna be a long wait. Still, Superman 700 was this very sweet issue. I actually liked this a little better than Batman 700, because while Batman 700 story is all interconnected, that issue didn't really talk about what's ahead for all the Bat titles. This one talked ahead about what's going to happen in the Superman titles, plus it was a great way to tell the story. Plus the prologue to Grounded was pretty good, since it tells why Superman's going to do this and where he picked up this method from. And I don't know, and I know the guy's invulnerable, but I think his feet are really going to start to hurt after walking in those boots the whole time. Well, that's my last comic. Oh, wait, one more thing. One more thing I want to talk about. Okay. Today, when Marvel a few months ago released its own digital comics app. Well, today, I'm happy to report that DC Comics made its own comic app. Yay! Unfortunately, though, whenever you try to access something, the app usually crashes. Oh, it actually works this time. Who knew? I mean, earlier this morning when I tried to get to work, it crashed, but now it's starting to pick up, so maybe that's good. Well, that's all I want to say about the DC. Just wanted to report that DC has a new app out, just like Marvel. But Superman 700, pretty sweet that this comic made it all the way, and hope it gets to 1,000. And next year we'll have Action number 900 to look forward to. So, still, That's all I have to say. Spider-Man 1991 saying, see you later.